Have you ever wondered what car is fastest? Well, we're going to show you. In this new series, we'll have 5 pairs of rival cars, all of them to die for. They're going to go head to head in a series of grudge matches, and of course at the end we will reveal an undisputed winner. All cars will be factory spec, full tank of fuel, sensible tyres, and that's where the science ends. What you need to know is this: there will end up being a leaderboard, and you can all argue about it on the internet. So how are we doing this? Well, for parity, every car will be driven by me. I know I'm not the fastest driver and I've thrown on a bit of timber, but frankly, it's my show, so I'll do the driving.
Tyres.
Hello and welcome to Llandow Laps. This episode, GT cars. Now I know GT cars aren't sports cars, but we still like to know how fast they are. This is the brand new Aston Martin DB12, the ultimate GT car. And I'm putting it up against the best GT car I've ever driven. It just happens to look like a BMW 5 Series, the M5 CS. 4 doors versus 2 doors.
Okay, this is Llandow Laps, Grand Tourist.
We're just rolling into Llandow. The weather is not great. The circuit will be soaking wet because the road's soaking wet, but I'm not sure it's going to rain again. And we can get all these cars going round and round and round. Might be able to get a dry track. But we knew this wasn't going to be that scientific an exercise, because if you try and do a track test in the middle of November, prepare to be disappointed. But what you do need is a bunch of spectacular cars to cheer you up. Look at those. Now that's a good sight. Look at that. Brand new 750S, Tuttle 911, new GT3 RS, M5 CS, DB12. Yes, spicy. Got my crib sheets. Haven't done this talking and driving for a while, really.
No, mate.
My previous life. Right, so this looks like a really odd pairing. There's method in this madness, all right? So you've got an M5 CS, looks like a 5 Series German taxi, against a beautiful Aston Martin. The Aston Martin is a GT car. I love GT cars because I'm getting old. And I reckon the best GT car I've ever driven isn't a GT car, it's that BMW there. Until about 3 months ago I had one myself, but I sold it because I lost my job, or my other job. I thought I'd better save some money, and I really regret selling it. It's the best car I've ever used on the road. And the Aston Martin needs the ultimate test. And the ultimate test is that BMW. It's not a Ferrari, it's not a Lamborghini, it's that slightly ordinary looking BMW. If this can get anywhere near that, then they've done a great job.
Have you driven this before, Chris?
Yeah, briefly.
Okay.
But not in anger.
Okay, so one of the things we've got on this lap is we've got our speed trap. So halfway round on the top straight, we've got a speed gun rigged to a tripod. Dan over here is prepping that for us, and that's basically going to be a shot of the kind of speed camera, and as the car comes through we'll go, oh yeah, 128 miles an hour or whatever. Okay, John 2, speed camera, please can you roll? We're going in 60 seconds.
Okay, we'll set the speed trap up again. So it's a bit of a manual process. Set it up with a GoPro. Have to slate it every time. Set up the speed trap with gaffer tape, which has been a bit of an issue because we had a little bit of rain this morning. That's now recording, and then I'll move out into a safe zone just by the bank over here.
On the map, there's our start finish. The car goes around clockwise all the way around, main straight, gets to the speed camera here, click, we get the speed, and then away we go, back into the lap.
And over to you, Chris, thank you.
It really honks down the back straight.
Okay, that one, please.
Just checking the speed now. We had 114 miles per hour, John.
Quickest of the day there, thank you.
Yeah, I worked that time. Hopefully, keep on working.
Right, the numbers, you can see them dropping down there. Here we go. The Aston Martin has, wait for it, 680 horsepower, weighs a little less than 1,800 kilograms. The BMW looks weaker on paper, 635 horsepower and over 1,800 kilograms. But I tell you what, that BMW punches well beyond its numbers. This is going to be a quality dust-up. Right, girls and boys, new DB12 on a small, wet circuit in Wales. I know it's not the ideal test of a GT car, but we wanted to show you this beautiful new Aston Martin. Also, it's just down the road from the factory where they make the DBX, so come on, it's sorted at home. But this is going to be a tough ask for the old DB12, I have to say. I do like the new dashboard though. Dials are a bit small to read, but it's a big improvement aesthetically. Right then, Aston DB12, big GT, unfair conditions. Gear always helps. Here we go. Short shifting already. Tell you what, it's got more mechanical grip than I thought. That weight is helping it. Oh, there we go. That's the first big oversteering. Something very exciting about a powerful rear-wheel drive car in the wet. Of course, a big old lump. But turned in predictably there. It's such a yob of a lap this for a big car. It's amazing to think it's almost over. Or sliding. Come on, Aston, get that grunt down. Found a bit more grip there, found a bit more grip. Man, that's lively. Such a big boat with 680 horsepower two-wheel drive, it's done a fine job.
Not great getting a fast lap on a damp track, but at least car to car, it's fair. It's the same conditions for both cars.
Wish it would dry. Still, we knew it was going to be a problem, didn't we? We knew it was going to be a problem. So all we can do is go as fast as we can in the wet. This is going to be the surprise package, by the way. This is probably the fastest car here today, and it looks like a taxi. Here we go.
Okay, Chris, here we go. Track is live. Over to you. Runs that so wide.
Quite interesting to see him in this car because it's something that he's driven a lot. Because
clearly very comfortable.
He's very comfortable in it, yeah, because he has had one in the past. And it being four-wheel drive on this really slippery, greasy circuit, yeah, it's making a meal out of it. It's really impressive.
M5 CS, looks like a chicken, flies like an eagle. Watch this, ready? Here we go. Deary me. Okay, straight away feels absurdly rapid. In the four-wheel drive mode, it's just got so much traction and so much grunt. I don't know how it finds this sort of performance from such a damp road. There it goes, honking down the back straight. God's sake. Damping's superb. Engine just seems to find response and torque at times when nothing else can. How will a saloon car do that? That felt reasonably quick. In the four-wheel drive mode with the traction off, it's a bit of a handful this. Whoa! I never drove mine like that. It does find a lot of grip though. Just claws away at the tarmac. Something this big should not be that fast. That's absurdly quick. Let the scrap begin. Here we go. Seconds out. Right, a bit smoother this time, please. There's plenty of traction if we just don't take the pit. Now we go. Use all that grunt down the back straight. That was ridiculous smoothness again. It just doesn't like this last right-hander at all. Let's go a bit tighter so we can find some grip here. Found a bit more grip there, found a bit more grip. Whoa. That was quicker.
Okay, Chris, so the DB12 was 50.94 and the M5 was 49.24.
1.7 seconds, which is a big advantage, but given the fact that that is two-wheel drive, I think it's almost on as even. I expected this to be a weapon. There's no secret about what a machine this M5 CS is, but that did really well in the wet. So the thing that looks like a taxi beats the thing that looks like a supercar. This is a freak show, this thing. It's so fast. Four-wheel drive, I know, is a bit cheaty. I'm surprised at how well that did. It's 1.7 seconds is the difference. Aston Martin will be livid and say that I've not been fair, but life isn't fair. And which is prettier? Come on, that is prettier, it's lovely. But if you want to go fast, in any conditions, this is the best car, not just here, but in the world. So that's the end of this grudge match. Make sure you tune in for the next one. That was Llandow Laps. Please like and subscribe, and rest assured, there's plenty more coming from Collecting Cars.